Hey y'all, I'm Dee. Let's play cards. Nah, that was quiet today. I think we're gonna get enough fucking noise. Anywho, I bought these new cards yesterday. 2 thumbs down. Anywho, just saying. The Metaphysical Cannabis Oracle deck. It's not for me, but we are gonna just look at them just because I spent how much money on them? $25. I do love marijuana, but these are just not what I thought they were going to be. Sorcery. A revolution. They do have some, I don't know, maybe I'll get used to it. Or I won't. Alright, y'all. Let's see what's going on. The High Priestess is at the bottom of the deck. We'll shuffle her right in. Divine Presence. Ooh, shit. A higher power, co-creating, manifestation. So working with a higher power to, I'm not taking both of those, to create something. You're creating the things together. You are of God. God is in all of us. The universe is in all of us. Whatever way, whatever name you want to give it, we're all of the same thing. All right. Someone was saying yesterday, yeah, Jen, the return to sender, and then all I could think of was this card. Message in a bottle. Plenty of ways to send a message, but snail mail probably isn't the way to get that one where you want it to go. Just saying. So there's some sort of messages and all sorts of ways to get, receive, what's the other way? That's only one way. Whew. Anywho. There's something about that message that wants me to stutter and not even communicate about something. It's a surprise. So this is deceit, hidden tactics. There's some sort of deception. The man behind the curtain thinks he's pulling some sort of strings. This is like the complete opposite. It's like the devil and God on either side of the people who you're working with, which side you on. I like to say I have friends in high and low places, you know, because Lucifer doesn't really scare me. But this also is a dark card, which is devil-oriented with the attachment and the codependence on things that you don't really need necessarily. It's time to go. Completions and endings of major drama and a lack of personal movement. Somebody hasn't been allowing themselves to move or to see the light or to actually fully heal. Yes, mending and healing. You see that shit? You see how that just worked out, y'all? All right, let's see what's going on today. It's already giving me a headache. Success is no accident. It's hard work, perseverance, learning, studying, sacrifice, and most of all, love of what you are doing or learning to do. We had that yesterday and the day before, one of them days. They're all the same, right? It doesn't matter how slowly you go as long as you don't stop. I do feel like there's people that are stuck, that are their own worst enemies, but we can all do that at any given time in our lives. Things blind us. I don't know if this is like brainwashing or if it's red flags or faith, the test of. All right. 4 of Pentacles. Somebody is definitely stuck. That is a stubborn energy. Doesn't want to move. It feels like it can't move because if it lets go of any of the Pentacles, everything's going to fall apart. It's not. 5 of Wands. All right. Let's have a look. See, what's this? With the conscious contact with a higher power. Ooh, a tower in reverse. I feel like the people keep sitting in a motherfucking tower. People know, like, the things are already happening. Like, the big towers have already hit. And now it's still, like, you're still trying to clean up the mess or something. 7 of Pentacles. There's still some attachment here to something, some sort of the devil. Obsession, codependence, feeling like you owe something, owe someone, I don't know, people think they owe things, or like there's some sort of guilt about moving on. It's the devil. It's ego. 8 of Cups is all about the moving on and letting go, maybe of the ego, but the only way to get victory and success is to move the fuck on. And Spirit is like, listen. God is like, listen, y'all, I don't know, listen up. There's about to be some sort of union, reunion, or a reason to celebrate. That's a lot of celebrating. The 3 of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. Also, there could just be extra people around that don't really fit in or belong in the picture. Page of Wands, news, happy news, the light at the end of the tunnel. If the people would just allow themselves, 2 of Pentacles, to see that light, they'd be able to, I don't know, take lots of new leaps and opportunities. But the 5 of Wands, people just keep getting in their own motherfucking way. Oh boy, 7 of Cups. Yeah, thinking we gotta do things that we don't necessarily have to do. Putting limits on ourselves, on our success, or lack thereof. All right, what's this co-creating? Which is all about art. Being creative. 6 of Swords. In order to get the things to move into a fruitful zone, I feel like, especially with the 7 of Pentacles back there, in order to be able to pick the fruits of your labor and to have the things add up with the family, in love, about the future. This is also creativity. There's some sort of spiritual enlightenment or a need to move. 6 of Swords forward. I feel like that's spirit guides, because this is very spirit oriented. The Lovers and the 9 of Wands. Get out of your own way. Or who cares about the people in the way? Find a way around them. Ace of Swords, yes. Wheel of Fortune, because there's always a fucking way. The High Priestess. There's a lot of secrets going on here, 5 of Swords, and I feel like people aren't necessarily listening to their intuition. The Hermit. Now, also, this is a lot of intuition and self-knowledge about the 5 of Swords, which is trapped right in between. The Hangman. All the things are just like not showing up because you're not able to go out and get them. Challenge the status quo, because nobody will rock the motherfucking boat, I guess. But it's like the correct rocking at the correct time. There has been times that people have wanted to come forward to you and they have stopped themselves, or that you have wanted to move forward somewhere and you've stopped yourself. What's this? I feel like the truth will set you free with the Ace of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. The Queen of Wands. Here we go with the courage and the strength and the pizzazz. I do feel like there's a leadership quality out here. 6 of Wands. Get the attention and recognition. You will always get attention and recognition. I do feel like the ego is like the worst of the worst. We think all these things matter that don't really matter. Good news, and good news is what all that was. A lot of messaging. What's this deceit and hidden tactics right here? The Page of Cups. I do feel like that's somebody's unwillingness to listen to their intuition, or unwillingness to apologize and just get on with it. Strength. People are too weak to do the things. What are you going to do, jump? I don't suggest that. You little shitter. Now you can get down. Sorry. Time out for Samson. That had to sit up here. He wants to jump over to the bed, which I never let him lay in. No. Oh, here you go. Here's the 6 of Swords again. So, this is using your intuition to, like, take the opportunity. What opportunity? 9 of Swords, the one that stresses you the fuck out. The one that's going to level you up. Something about a man, too, being in the way. of things. It's all this like masculine energy, 3 of Swords, that's keeping people stuck. Death. This is where, oh, and the Devil. This is where we, people don't let the sleeping dogs lie. 5 of Swords. It just keeps spinning out of control. Somebody is out of control, I feel like. Justice. King of Swords is out of control, is what it says. Oh, shit. 5 of Wands. 5 of Pentacles. We've seen a lot of 5s. That's out of control. It's not sustainable. The Hermit. A lot of competition out here and conflicting energies. A lot of loss, a lot of feeling orphaned, a lot of maybe victim feeling here. Also that some man like pulls the strings or makes the decisions, or that someone needs the approval of a man. Ace of Wands and the 4 of Wands. And that's where you get right back to the 5 of Wands. I do feel like someone feels like they don't deserve the things. You know what I mean? Like people, the ego and the pride and stuff. It's like, no, I can't do that. No, I shouldn't do that. Or nobody would like that. Or so-and-so wouldn't go for that. And the journey is about us. And the people either come or they don't. What's the message in a bottle? Shit. 2 of Swords. Red flags. And the Moon, definite red flags. This is an unwillingness to see something. Divine Feminine isn't seeing something. Somebody isn't listening to their intuition. Somebody is giving into fear here with the Moon about communicating what they truly desire. There's the Wolf again. It was out yesterday. The lone wolf. Somebody is like having a hard time breaking free from the pact or finding their pact. And they're probably both the same thing. It just depends on which way the people are going. 9 of Swords. A lot of stress. There's been a lot of sleepless nights. A lot of nightmares. The 9 of Pentacles. See, I told you. That's an independent energy. And the Knight of Pentacles. Somebody is stuck, thinking that they can't free themselves, or that they're not free to take opportunities or to some sort of reciprocity out here too. What's this? King of Swords, 3 of Swords. A lot of heartache, y'all. What else is new? I mean, that is a Libra card, so you know, either Libra, you're dishing it out or you're taking it one way or another. All right, let's have a look-see at these cards. Let's see what the higher power... Now, I haven't really played with them other than to look at those few cards and to show my boyfriend, and I pulled them out in the parking lot real quick. And I was like, oh, I want to just bring these back in the store. Accountability. We have been talking about that. And guess what's on there? A lion. So the people aren't taking accountability for their actions. I also feel like the people that have been taking accountability for their actions are being watched over. There's this protection energy. Free to create. I mean, this is creating, and this is creating right at the bottom of the deck here. Is that a snake? Yes. That's been a big thing too. Silent treatment. I feel like people aren't being heard, and so they just don't say the things. But there's a need to say it. This is like the magician, the manifester. And like I said, so Aries and Leo out here. What's up with the fire signs and the witch doctor, the wisdom? There's the old crone energy that we've been talking about off and on, with the people that know the things and the people that don't really know the shit. Higher self, that's what I'm saying. I guess these aren't too bad. This is like the hangman initiation. If I could say all these people's names and stuff, I would, because I think they're gods and things, but I don't know. who they all are, and I'm not gonna make a fool of myself trying to pretend that I can say all of these things. Hazibi might be the first one. I told you it's equalizer is this one, the higher self, the people. You gotta, I did say this a while ago, the masculine and the feminine energies, they're not, in some of us, they are just not working cohesively. What's this? It's the need for balance. Autonomy. Egypt keeps coming up off and on too. This card right here looking at me says pay attention. This looks like there's some sort of, this is a warrior energy. It's fighting the old fight, the good fight, integrating the higher and lower self, the warrior and 3D self here, the person that's been here over and over again. You can and you will. There's no reason. You don't need permission to be and exist. You just don't. What's at the bottom? Wisdom. Be you. Everybody else is taken. Co-creation. What are these things coming to fruition? Memory. I do feel like, oh, another snake. People can't let go of things. They're stuck on them. Some of them good, some of them not so good. Some contracts, yeah, they're going to work. Some not, and it's the wisdom and the knowledge to know the motherfucking difference here. Karma. Some contracts, they're just impossible. And so you have to figure out when it's time to move on. And some pop back up after they have been done a disappearing act. So, you know, there's always people coming and going. Always. But this is like a group of people. Mass exodus. The things that you want you. And I know I say that often too, but this is about, you know, co-creating with a higher power and manifesting the things coming to fruition. Also a lot of inspired energy. The signs and the synchronicities give you the information that you need to carry on. There'll be peace when you are gone. Lay your weary head to rest. I just lost it. Anywho, intergalactic mastery confirmation. So, you know, I think that's sometimes hard to get when we're doing this, and from our spirit guides and from God and from the universe, to understand. Or sometimes, you know, like, can you just show me a clear sign? That shit ain't gonna happen either. You know what I mean? That very rarely happens. I'm not gonna say it isn't gonna happen, but you know. Does a bear shit in the woods? Yeah, the shit happens. But you have to put the things together. Everything is definitely about the puzzle pieces. There's more and more stuff about this old memory shit, and there's pyramids out here. There's maybe a connection to old Egyptian stuff. Also, it says intergalactic, so there's a lot of stars and shits out here too, but it's all connected, I think is the point here. Truth. Aura. Look at it. It's pretty. Love is hard. Y'all, karma is still at the bottom of the deck, and this one is alchemy, which is choices, and I think I already said that, but there's a need for balance, and the things out of whack is keeping people stuck, and from waking up, and from moving forward, and from, you know, taking their rose-colored glasses off over here. And if you can't get the truth from the other people, at least be honest with yourself. The truth shall set you free. Oh my God, I couldn't get that out. Maybe nobody wants to be free. Ijato, see, this is where I'm gonna fuck the shits up, okay? And this is the karma card that was at the bottom of the deck. It reminds me of judgment, right? Also, whatever, it's karma. What goes around comes around. Somebody's aura is growing, and there is a great protection out here, and a lot of sorcery with this revelation, and the times are changing. Also, there's people been here, done that in the past lives, doing it again. Grace. is an unforeseen gift from spirit. Use tact and diplomacy. There's a way to move about things. And it's not to be walked all over and give and give and give and never give back. And there's also a way to take. There's a way to show people too how to be. And sometimes that does not consist of telling them. Monkey see, monkey do. You can tell people all you want, but if you don't practice what you preach, people, the shit goes right out the motherfucking window. Numo. I don't fucking know. These look like eels intertwined together. I will say they are pretty. I don't know yet. But this is all about change, y'all. So, we keep talking about it. The world's changing, that it's on a different axis, we're on a different plane, we're never going back. Some people, they need to catch up. Some people just are just completely in the dark. I don't know if they'll ever catch up, but you can only help them one at a time. And you can't make people do anything. And that doesn't mean you stay either. Deceit. A lot of decisions to be made here. Solitude. People, time alone. This bottom one says gratitude. So, I don't know, maybe somebody doesn't get enough time alone here, or maybe somebody has just been around people for so long and their wants and their desires that they can't see what they really need going forward, because this is self-deceit. Amongst, all the other kinds that come from the outside. But the worst kind is when it comes from the self, because that is the most painful. When we insult ourselves, when we do all the things that we wouldn't do to anyone else to ourselves. So truth, right? Honesty is the best policy always. Be honest with yourselves. What's this right here? Solitude. Healing. Looks like temperance. Time alone. Time heals wounds beyond. Time heals. I don't know. Somebody feels orphaned is what I feel like. And that's caused all these rumors and things like that. There's this separation going on and people just feel stuck. And also there may be one person, one main character orchestrating, marionetting one energy as well, which is the devil. So, people need healing. And the only best way to do that is to spend time in quiet. Or, maybe somebody's going to come out of quiet. Because it is a vice versa game here. To pull all these messages together and make them make sense. The void, divine feminine. I did say that when the moon was down here. I was like, listen, y'all. It's the void. It's the end all. Be all. The infinite within the finite. Everything exists. We all exist together. We're all part of, what is that other word? Anti-Monday? I'm going to have to look it up. This says pay attention. We already kind of looked at that. And this is the Empress. It's the nurturer, and he has a witch. So, I'm not a witch. I will say that. There's an offering right here. This looks like the devil. You've pissed somebody off for sure. But what else is new? And I don't really care at this point. So the friends in the high and low places, the people can be mad all they want. Orphaned. Yet with another snake. So, there's a lot of toxic, silent, backstabbing, betrayal behavior out here. And the people just can't get over it. They can't. The shadow self won't let them. The ego keeps holding on to it. Or this orphan, this child, these people. Everybody's stuck in some past stuff that is... See, I told you some man was controlling some shits. The shapeshifter. This person could also not be alive, but I don't feel like that. It's Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Things are not as they seem. And somebody is definitely missing some information. There's a threshold or of something. Somebody's on the precipice. What is this? A message in the bottle. Loyalty. Yeah, question of... Oh, there's a dog. Family, soulmates, happiness, y'all. Faithful. What is faith? Something fucked up about the messaging. Somebody's got the message messed up. Nature. So I do feel like this person and this message that's being shot out is the mismessage. Somebody is see, I fucking knew it. Nurturing their ego, the codependence, the devil energy. And look what's at the bottom. It says seduction. Like, I can't make the shit up if I tried. And so I guess these cards are all right. Star seed. Some people are just above and beyond, but the friends in the high and low places, I'll tell you what, the fucking dark energy is going to eat the people up, you know? So if you don't snap out of it, people, even if you are woke, it's not woke enough. So it's time to get creative. And I would say, like, maybe even eat better. Something with the food and the outside and the magic yet again. But this is like a different kind of magic. This is a healing, the great diviner, jack of all trades, glamorous energy, the ability to stay calm amongst chaos. A glass of wine on here. Unconditional love and a lot of seduction out here. I do feel like there's something up with this younger because it looks young. Blueprint. It's all part of a bigger plan here. The love, the older, younger energies that are conflicting, having to do with the unions and stuff and the vision of the younger and older soulmates here. The lighter and darker soulmates. It's an opposing energy. Wisdom and guidance. The people need it. You need it. Fuck. Somebody needs it. Somebody's going to be seeking out the wisdom and the guidance about the devil, about the codependency, about the faith and loyalty, about the universe, about working with the universe, about what this deceit is, about feeling orphaned and the pain that the people are carrying around, that they're having trouble getting rid of subconsciously. Our subconscious hangs on to shit all the time. And I talk about these things and I don't talk to my kids every day. And it's been like almost 6 years. So, you know, that shit don't go away. I don't cry about it. I don't really get sad. I don't really let it change my mood, except for the one day at the funeral when they showed up. That was pretty, my whole body was having a meltdown. I was cool. My body was not. So, you know, the subconscious, I think I got shit all figured out. And I don't know what it's going to take, but I don't know how you let go of the things. It would be easier to go through the acceptance and the grief and all that shit if they were dead. They're not dead. They can pop up any fucking day. So, and yeah, what do you do with that? Like, where do you put it? Nowhere. You just give it to God. It's a thing. We're all God's children, and at this point, not my problem. You know, we're here for the self. It is a collective effort, which I keep having to make a point of for some reason. I don't really know why. Well, guidance. What goes around comes around, though. So it's all for the betterment of the new world. Legacy. So karma, healing, not healing. Some people want us, some people don't. A karmic. This can, you know, it's reminding me of the clown. Child energy is what it is. It's young energy. And I heard a thing about spiders earlier, and there's Thanos with this big spider web, which, oh, a bunch of people are caught in this shit, in the webs that we weave. Star born again in a different deck, so we're all capable of psychic stuff. Some of us more than others, but like I said, there's levels of the wokeness. Keep participating, keep growing, keep. And when you think you've like learned it all, the fuck, no you haven't. Something about the pyramids and temples yet again here in the castle. Something is just so old. Old, 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 old. Look at, there's a riddle. More snakes, too. Putting the pieces together. It's a part of a bigger picture that you can't yet see. Thanks. The king. And the queen. Pilgrim. Shit. The warrior. I talked about that. So there is something about a partnership that is... Y'all came here together to do the things together. Right? To unravel the fucking web. Y'all can't do it alone. It takes two. A village. It takes a village, really. I don't know if people are trying to heal the whole motherfucking village here. But there's all these handouts. And also, you know, like, fuck that. I do feel like people are like, oh, judgy, judgy, judgy. Enough of that. That's not our job either. The destroyer. Yeah, enough of that. The underworld. There's the devil. And there's the threshold again. So I do feel like somebody, the precipice, the siren, somebody is being alerted also. And there is some sort of warning. This siren is an alert. It usually comes in the way of a woman, a younger woman. Something about alert about a woman. Wonder twins activate. There's the ring. So there's something about partnerships that make people stronger together. And then there's the tear, and I'm like, no, I don't cry. I don't. The last time I had my cards out, she's like, you should cry. I'm like, no, I'm good. I cried enough. No fucking thank you. That shit just puts my flame out. Makes me feel, no. Live the eternal child. I cried enough over the things. It's not worth it. Y'all, it's not worth it. I'm not coming back and doing this again. Not like this anyways. So I want my life to be better. So I'm going to walk the path that I need to walk. I'm going to learn the things that I need to learn. And I'm going to do the things that I need to do. And I'm telling you what, if the people aren't coming, oh well, don't come. Journey. So there, I keep reiterating a lot of the same things, but I think a lot of us keep doing the same things. There's a lot of relocating out there. I feel like there's this huge moving energy. I moved like 3 months ago. I don't know how I'd be moving again soon. That would be tricky. I have a lease. And I can't sell my place. Unless somebody gets some out-of-state job or something. This is it. Or somebody hits the lottery. So I could buy a house. I'm not going anywhere. So, where are y'all going? Where are you moving to? Are you on the right journey? Like, you know. The happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts, which you control. Again, we're just going to keep repeating the same shit, I guess, until we get it. And this is a collective journey. Individual collective. We're all doing the same shits one way or another. That was a spiritual interference as well. Divine unions. What's this? Always be specific when you lie. The red flags. Ask specific questions. I don't believe you. There's a lot of lies around here. Don't buy into it. The happiness lies in the joy of achievement and the thrill of creative effort. There's a lot of creating out here. It's like been like every fourth word or something. Karma. Has no menu. You get what you deserve. Justice, judgment, lessons. You say one thing to my face, and meanwhile, there's a lot of people doing things that they shouldn't be doing. So people want to be talking and they're not talking. People want to be leaving and they're staying. People are doing things that are going against their higher self. Don't trust everything you see. Even salt looks like sugar. That's like yesterday of the switching of the sides and things. To appreciate the light, one needs to experience the darkness. Each day provides its own gifts. You know, we don't have to, the light at the end of the tunnel. You don't have to. Be a warrior, not a warrior. Yeah. There's a gorilla on the back of that one. I don't really know what a gorilla is. It is a gorilla, right? No. Monkey. A monkey's family. I'll have to look it up. All right. It's a lot of root chakra. Expect the unexpected. I do need a sip. Stay alert, wise, and aware about some secrets. Explore the unknown. Knows what's going on. Wake up. There's a man. He was in reverse. We're going to flip him up, right? What's this right here? Maturing. So I don't know if the man is in between things or if he's the partner or what the fuck. But, or they're different men and different partners and different things. I'm not really sure. But it does say there's a man right smack in the middle of things, blocking things. And then it says that partners are what you need. Look at enemies. Uh-oh. Just saying. Yeah, these two don't match. So, somebody's definitely looking back at someone like, I don't know. They're all giving each other dirty looks over here. The owl's looking back. Everyone's looking sideways. And the crow and the owl are enemies. So there's people at odds, at a distance from each other that don't get along, don't see the same things. They're not in the same tribe here. And maybe, I don't know, the crow wants to dress up like an owl or vice versa and move and make a change. Catalyst. Somebody is fanning somebody's flames. Something's about to go up in smoke. A new event or a happening. There's a lot of things from the past. There's the lion yet again. This man is trying to, I don't know, assert something, possess something, keeping something elusive. Guess what's right behind that? The fucking snake. Deception, jealousy, betrayal, backstab, toxic, silent treatment, seduction, sexuality, and counterproductive. Here with the past life contracts and shits. As a masculine that is doing something counterproductive. Or someone's doing something counterproductive to a masculine. But whatever the fuck. It's all your story. You go ahead. Somebody could be 57. I say that because the shit just lined up here. There's a wine again, too. Something to do with family and a legacy, but also something to do with chemistry or drinking. Having a drink, pouring a drink, I don't know, thinking about a drink. Judgment. Shit. There's a child at the bottom of the deck who's being compelled, or spontaneously someone's being compelled to clear some shit out, to be reborn. 11/4 might be a big date. November 4th. Shit. There's another 4. 11 and 44. There is home, family, and shits like that too. Maybe somebody's watching somebody's home here at a distance. There's a longing for some maturity or something, for someone to mature or to grow out of something. Also, there's a lot of career and achievement out here. Something about someone aging well. There's a contract with finances and a protective energy. It also is mothering energy. I do feel like there's some work shit, like, is it beneficial? Is it not beneficial? The home shit, is it beneficial? Is it not beneficial? And there's the universe right there, too. Something about marketing, putting a house on the market, maybe. Fame, spotlight, a lot of exposure. What are we being exposed to? I can tell you what you're being exposed to. The fucking tower that is in my yard. It's going to send out all the vibes, but that's neither here nor there. So something to do with standing alone, right? You don't have to go with the group of people here. Wrong tribe. Wrong tribe. There's the fox. and the abuse. People doing shit over and over and over again because they think they fucking have to. Because the unconditional love is just that, unconditional. It keeps people off their path. There's a limit to the loving and kindness, y'all. You don't do the things to your own detriment. I was like, where's the bunnies yesterday? Here they are. There's new beginnings. What you desires you. And there's a way to get it, I guess. And some of us are going at it the wrong way. I'm not really sure what the right way is, but... And I would say some of us are on target. So there's comings and goings. Growth. We all grow at different paces. A lot of expanding. Wait, things will unfold. It's a secret with the squirrel. There's a secret squirrel. Be prepared for anything, Empress. Stop. What else? Something about money, saving, frugal, secretive. There's an energetic upset. Oh, and yesterday I was talking about all the accesses and stuff, and this came out, and I did watch it because I was looking for something. This says access too, so I don't know what the whole thing, that's just never going back the way. And you're at the epicenter of some big deal, and the wake-up call is amongst us. Or around us, or, you know, we are the wise one, and the people are going to come to us to solve their problems, or we got to solve our own motherfucking... I did think about a double rainbow today, and I just fucking whizzed right by it. All right, if I look enough, I'll see all of them anyways. Oh, y'all, I fixed my nail today. I thought you'd like it if I gave you the finger again. Oh, the detective. Ooh, oh, God. What's that? And a lawyer. Fuck. Somebody could be, I don't know. This looks like under arrest, an interrogation. Police department, perp, sirens. Clues with the puzzle pieces. So, I don't know. Something about crime shows maybe, but what else is going on here? Ooh, restaurant. A marriage proposal, fine wine, menu, fast food, hungry, business, lunch, tavern, corked wine, and 7 courses. Why'd I read all the things through the fact notes? Oh, somebody is at a loss here. There's something to do with a family. Getting together. They have had a get together recently. I do feel like somebody is missing like some sort of food, or missing, there's too much fast food. I did say something about changing the food over here. Property spectacular. 4 acres. Raising the stakes, just challenging the status quo. Something about a casino. I don't know if somebody's waiting to hit the jackpot, but I wouldn't wait for that. Idiot. Somebody definitely feels like there's a lot of time and things that they can't get back. And here's that warrior energy yet again. And save the world. No, that's not it. Start a new life is right behind it. A life in the spotlight. I don't know, something to do with music or writing. This could be the creative thing, watching recordings, recording things. There's something about the recordings over here, or about some sort of songs. Or a studio. Which could be for all the creative things as well. A business lunch. There's some sort of troubled past or substance abuse or something out here as well. Could be a divorce around, past, present, or future, that is affecting the people today. Something about night school and optimism versus pessimism. All right, negotiation. There's the pros and the cons. What you gonna do with the contract? What you gonna do when they come for you? I just don't know today. This also says divorce. And a big business. So this looks like there's some sort of big offer here coming in. Big business. Oh boy. Can I have another one? So this is the part where like people are definitely in their own way here of getting to where they need to go. So there's a lot of MO out here. So if somebody has the same MO, it's doing the same thing over and over and over again, that you can clearly see that. So the red flags, they should be easy to see. Take the glasses off. Something about medical research, face masks, viruses, whether they be of the computer, you know, is this like a 1999 thing? Or, you know, like, is everybody gonna turn into a zombie? What the fuck's gonna happen? We're just gonna have to wait and see. I'm not really sure yet. But also Ebola, the spraying that I was talking about. I had like a dream about it, that there's like all these military vehicles going down the road. I didn't know, you know, my dream, whatever. And literally saw a video of a fucking barrage of military, police, whatever, vehicles fucking spraying for West Nile. Without, like, letting everyone know. I mean, since we have this alert system that's being tested today, and you can go through anything, why wouldn't you alert the people? I don't understand. I just don't get it. This says the end of times on it. So there's a lot of is it or isn't it? And, you know, why are we here? What are we supposed to be doing? I wouldn't be self-sacrificing, though. It's more like self-preservation. Off with their heads, not your head. And this has all the alphabet people in it. You know, the FBI, the CIA, all the people with the detectives over here. And this talks about someone being like a public enemy. Also leaving town. Some sort of roadblocks. We did talk about blocks. Blockages. Somebody could be framed for something. Some sort of fall guy action going on here. This says planting evidence right beside it. And this says a family history, which we talked about as well. You know, the things are all passed down from generation to generation. Might as well clear that shit up now. Also, maybe some historic site. Or a funeral. And the unknown is just that. Motherfucking unknown. Oh, bullies is like totally sticking out. It's like, hello. So there's that orphaned energy of vengeance. People are just, I don't know, standing around and watching. Violence everywhere. Love and hate. Suicide is a big thing too. And there's the old people. I don't know, there's some problem with the old people here and the illnesses. There's a lot of illnesses out here. 1, 2, 3 cards. Out of 200. A lot of despair. You know, and some of these things would be like, oh, you got to spend the time alone in order to move on and move up. There is some narcissism around here. Could it be some like arranged marriage, something like that? This also says Jesus, long distance, infatuation, romance, divorce. That's the 3rd divorce I said. Children, jealousy. I've said jealous a lot today. And this says marriage. It is not the first time I've said marriage. The other was a marriage proposal. There's obsession out here. Hate. Sex. Somebody is a crime of passion lawyer having to do with the divorce and the things, or the family, or some sort of separation. This is some sort of lying. Goes with the planting of evidence. This says divorce as well. That is 4 cards. This is the lawyer is a contract. Pro bono, hearsay, plead the 5th, drop a will, negotiation, testify, jury duty. You've been served. Divorce, law school, Supreme Court, lie under oath, and class action. There's a lot of weird shit going on everywhere. And collectively, I'm just trying to pull it in here, but there's like not great messages. This is a murder. And what's behind that? A corpse? It is. I've never seen them together. Y'all, and there's a killer behind that. And this shit right here says witnessing a crime. And the priest is out here. So we already talked about Jesus, right? And God's already been out here. The hierarchy, the levels of the descendants. There's definitely older and younger. I don't know who stays and who goes or what the fuck one has to do with the other, but I do feel like this is as above, so below. It's not just like an earthly thing. There's some big shit going on here. This is not the first time I've seen independence either. Old age, sickness. And again, we get a lot of that out here. This is hospital on hospital. Deadly illness, deadly virus. Which, I have TB, y'all, just saying. It's late in TB and I gotta go on medicine for it, and I was at the hospital this morning, so you know, you never ever know what the messages are actually talking about. And I'm just telling you that because, like, it could be other shit as well. You know, because the poison is real and the eatings of the food and shit. Look at, there's a child right here. Flower power, huh? I do love my marijuana. Those cards are pretty cool too. So this says mortally wounded. There's the book. Write the book, talk about the book. I don't know, read the book, something about books. It's probably the Akashic Records since we keep talking about karma. There's somebody out and around here that doesn't need to be out and around here talking about things stuck in the family or outside the family, keeping the things from being successful. Stop the killer of the truth here. Somebody's a big fat motherfucking liar. It's everywhere. There's a lot of cover-ups as well. Shit. This negotiation, this looks like Donald Trump right here. So there's a lot of court stuff out here. You know, he's not the only person that is, Hunter went to court yesterday. I don't really remember what, I didn't watch the news yesterday, so I don't know what happened with that. There's a lot of people in denial just walking around with blinders on. There's some sort of success and partnership here, and that might be part of this negotiation as well. And the death can just be, you know, like, you know, endings and beginnings, but... Y'all, a lot of stuff. Animal cruelty. I was talking about my dog being abused earlier. The FBI is out on this one, and I was like, ooh, the FBI's and MO, which I already talked about. That's come out a couple times. Some people definitely keep doing the shit over and over again, and they think things are going to change, and they're motherfucking not. There's the clues and the things that people have to be putting together here. Witch burning. We already saw the witches and stuff. An inquisition. The Pope. Also, it's not even a confession, but like, yeah, faith. Where's your faith? Who are you putting your faith in? Less ego, more faith. Less self, more faith. Sometimes, you know, the ultimate kindness is detrimental to the self. Let me just say that again. Keep your kindness for yourself, people. Don't be giving it to the undeserving. Defeat supernatural evil with justice. So there is a real thing out here. As above, so below. There's some sort of kidnapped, orphaned energy here. Maybe someone's being kidnapped in a car or has been kidnapped. Or, I don't know. Where's all the kids gone? I keep talking about that too. I'd love to know where they all are. Somebody could need work done on their car. Somebody could be being followed. Army of the Dead, Black Magic, Ghoul, Dragon, Voodoo, Heroic Battle, Magic Sword. We've seen a bunch of swords out here, and I just feel like that's the sword of truth, and also the ability to say the things that you need to say, right? And I did say off of their heads, fuck that shit. Haunted House, Poltergeist, Exorcism, and Demonic Forces. This is the loyalty and the faithfulness here of the soulmates and the people. dogs, animals that come out in a few things here. Maybe the animals are the ones that are sick with all the viruses and the stuff floating around. Or I don't know, maybe the bird flu's coming back, or maybe we're gonna have a dog flu. I don't fucking know. What are the other animals that are in here? A bird, a rabbit, a cat, 2 cats, and 2 dogs. Something about a pet store, a rare species, dog food, and lovebirds. That's cute. This is the lawyer again over here. Also hearsay. Convicted in court. There's some sort of payback here. And there's the amends. People are playing by the wrong rules. Or it's rules for thee and not for me. Or whatever. I think I said it backwards. So I don't even fucking care. Something about cryptocurrency. Transferring funds. Something about a bank account. And missing people. And a negotiation. Maybe negotiating money. An anonymous letter. Somebody's gonna rat somebody out, maybe. Huh, that could be a job offer. That's weird. Toodaloo.